the voice of the border.
Tonight, hooded bandits hit border businesses in a shocking weekend crime spree. Delays for motorists after multiple crashes on the Hume Highway. And a weekend of wild weather causes destruction in the northeast.
7 News begins now.
Good evening. Police are investigating tonight after a weekend crime spree with hooded bandits smashed their way into 2 border businesses. The crooks were seen on security camera taking tills, cigarettes and alcohol from 2 venues. And today, forensic officers were combing one of the crime scenes, while local business owners have been left thousands of dollars out of pocket.
2 men marched through a Lavington business just before 5 a.m. They're after cash, alcohol and cigarettes.
Probably going to cost us probably 3 or 4 grand, I reckon, at least. And then you've got to fix the back door and you've got to fix all the damage they did.
Both men are hooded, one carrying a jimmy bar, the other a sledgehammer. On video, seen trying to break into the tills before taking the entire thing.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating. Things are tough enough as it is at the moment without stuff like that going on.
Even as the Mighty Mart's alarm was going off, the opportunistic burglars finding time to come back for a drink.
I just wish I had been here a little bit earlier. Normally I'm here by that time and would have liked to have met him as I was coming out. That would have been good.
They weren't the only place hit. The Georgery Hotel was also targeted. They lost cash and stock and had to close yesterday, cancelling reservations and a live band. Just 20 minutes between the 2 robberies, the crooks with matching dark hoodies, identical weapons and the same method.
Oh, it's horrible, mate. It's horrible. You see them, you feel helpless. I almost, I felt like I couldn't do anything.
At this second location, they took stock, cash and various other items. All up, the country pub is expecting to be out of pocket thousands.
I don't know at this stage, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was 20 or 25 with damage.
Forensics were on scene today and police say they're investigating both break-ins. They're asking anyone who knows the men or the car they're driving to contact the Albury station. Tonight, the businesses left to pick up the pieces.
I've had such an outpouring of support from the community, getting messages left, right and centre. People are disgusted. People feel hurt.
Josiah Hannah, 7 News.
Well, the survivor of last week's deadly truck crash near Tabletop has now been discharged from hospital. The 2 trucks collided on the Olympic Highway in the early hours of Friday morning, with one of the drivers dying before emergency services arrived. The other driver, a 49-year-old man, was taken to Albury Hospital in a serious but stable condition and has now been released. Anyone with any footage of the incident is urged to get in touch with police. A young driver has escaped serious injury after crashing on the Hume Freeway at Thurgoona this morning. Emergency services were called just after 8 a.m. after a P-plater in his 20s lost control of his vehicle in the southbound lanes near the Thurgoona Drive on-ramp. The ute crossing into the median strip before crashing into a barrier. The driver was the only person in the vehicle. He somehow escaped uninjured but was taken to hospital as a precaution. Another crash later in the day just down the road caused major delays on the Hume. A dark-coloured SUV involved in a collision with queues stretching all the way back to Racecourse Road before that scene could be cleared. While the skies have now cleared after days of heavy rain, the clean-up is only just beginning. Parts of the northeast remain flooded tonight, with authorities warning the risks don't go away just because the rain stopped.
Don't be fooled by the blue skies. Roads are blocked, trees have fallen and paddocks are completely underwater. Even the sheep are trying to keep dry.
Our major impact is our roads, particularly those that have been hit with flash flooding.
SES crews have been out in numbers across the northeast, working tirelessly to clean up the mess after the region was lashed by heavy rainfall. Yogi surviving the deluge thanks to a thoughtful local. The Wangaratta icon finally seeing the light today too.
See water up for a couple of days, even though it's receding, have some impacts.
Wangaratta volunteers responded to over 20 calls for help. The Hume region, more than 300 in total. Fallen trees, local flooding and houses at risk of going underwater were among the most common, as well as
a couple of landslides. Went and spoke to some caravan parks up the valley.
And assisting police and ambulance with vehicles inundated with water.
Wangaratta recorded 115 millimetres of rain last month, which makes it the 7th wettest June in 100 years. While the sun is back out, the local SES is reminding us the dangers still remain.
Potholes are a huge concern at the moment, particularly in our school holidays.
Along with trees, the intensity of the rain too much for this one in Beechworth, and it's unlikely to be the last, despite the weather clearing up.
They've got some pretty wet feet at the moment, so we're just urging everyone to take care when out and about.
The advice remains: don't drive, cycle or walk through floodwaters, watch out for hazards behind the wheel and be prepared.
To assist us at SES and I suppose local community and particularly our tourists as well is to just be really aware of those risks and warnings and alerts that come out.
Lily O'Brien, 7 News.
Well, for more on the weather situation, let's check in with Kirsty now for a look at today's conditions. And Kirsty, plenty of water around, but a clear day.
Yeah, that's right, Nick. Hello to you and good evening, everyone. As we heard, flooding is still occurring across the region. Moderate flooding easing now at Wangaratta, with minor flooding at Docker Bridge Road, Kiwa and Bandiana. But today, no better way to start the new week than with blue skies and sunshine. A high pressure system certainly delivering across the northeast today. Our morning was icy though. Before that sun came out, we woke to sub-zero temperatures across Beechworth and Bright this morning. Double digits by around 11:30. Then we reached our maximums about 3 o'clock this afternoon. They were 15 in Albury. We had 14 degrees in Yarrawonga and 13 today in Corryong. Not a lot of winds around the region this afternoon. It was settled for most. Now, much of the week ahead will be very similar to today. I'll have details in our full forecast later, Nick.
I'm looking forward to it, Kirsty. We'll see you soon. Well, police are investigating after a man's body was found in the Murray River yesterday morning. Emergency services were called to River Road shortly after 8:15 a.m, with the body recovered around 2 hours later. The man's yet to be formally identified, but anyone who might have information is urged to get in touch with Crime Stoppers. A $16 million project is underway to stop illegal asbestos dumping. 1 in 3 homes built before 1990 contains asbestos, and the state government is now trialling a new plan of action to help clean it up. It'll allow households to have their asbestos picked up and disposed of for free. The new plan is hoping to not only minimise some of that illegal dumping, but also improve training on work sites and better protect workers and stop contamination. The wheels are in motion to shake up cycling skate parks and shared trails across Wangaratta. Council says they've got a new long-term vision. Supporters say it can't come soon enough.
Wangaratta riders have been waiting, and now Council is promising change.
We're looking at ways that we can provide better access to cyclists, to skateboarders, to mountain bikers across the rural city of Wangaratta.
Council has officially adopted a 10-year wheeled activity strategy, aligning it with Victoria's 30-year infrastructure strategy, which aims to build 250 kilometres of protected bike lanes across the state by 2035.
So I think it's definitely timely. Like we need some more direction about how to keep pedestrians safe and how to keep cyclists safe. So because pedestrians are feeling a little bit under siege on the footpaths.
The Wangaratta Velodrome is in poor condition. Mountain bike facilities are lacking, and road cyclists are battling narrow shoulders and safety concerns.
And while the strategy doesn't make any assurances or promises into the future, we're saying that we're working with our community to get the best outcome.
More than 300 community members helped shape the strategy through surveys and consultations, with Council now prioritising projects over the next decade as funding becomes available.
We're on a tight budget, and so we're always mindful of how we're going to spend our money and what we're going to spend our money on.
Wangaratta is placed perfectly and has a plan and has consultations already ready to go with any new development that will come out of that Infrastructure Victoria report.
Monica Iskander, 7 News.
A mental health facility in Beechworth is about to undergo a complete redevelopment. Albury Health has announced the existing Willows Continuing Care Unit is being replaced. New residents have been built across the road from the existing site, and they're being spruiked as better at supporting recovery, wellbeing and long-term independence. Construction is expected to begin in spring. The project is being funded by the Australian government. Wodonga Golf Club's owners have hit back after an uproar over moves to carve up the course for housing. They say the existing 18-hole course is no longer viable because of ageing infrastructure, high costs and declining use. It's now in a Victorian government scheme which could fast-track the development of over 100 new homes on part of the course. But a community action group is calling for an independent financial review before any of that redevelopment can go ahead. Up next, in 7 News, a woman completes her gruelling ride for a very special cause. And your chance to move into a historic Beechworth building.
All it takes is one little kiss.
Did you guys have a cheeky kiss?
Yes. And all hell breaks loose.
As soon as I'm out of sight, he's kissing someone else. I'm not putting up with this.
Dylan wants me, then he can come find me and fight for me. Ollie's left.
Feel broken. Feel proper broken. It's just going to be the rest of my life, chasing you.
Will she come back? New Farmer Wants a Wife, tonight 7:30.
At 50 plus, your health needs may evolve. Is your multivitamin ready? Choose Centrum, the world's #1 multivitamin brand. Specifically designed for adults 50 plus, it contains nutrients that help maintain cognitive function, heart and bone health. Switch to Centrum 50 plus.
Get the power of Tyre Power's big winter sale.
Get great grip on the winter roads and get one free when you buy 3 of these Toyo tyres.
For a safer drive this winter.
Tyre Power. Get the power of Australia's biggest independent.
What did cement workers know about healthcare? They knew when community comes together, nothing's stronger. So they built GMHBA health insurance. 90 years on, that care stands strong.
What if we offered commercial vehicles?
Commercial? As in, like cis commercial?
No, like buses, trucks.
Mine spec utes, 4Bs.
Great idea.
Commercial vehicles for any job. Does is good.
The printer is melting!
Boom! The Printer Wizards have the solution for your office. Quality brands, low running costs, reliable and backed by local servicing. The Printer Wizards. Boom! Business machines that work for you.
This is how McPhail's Furniture meets its 2-week delivery guarantee nationwide. Just kidding, this is how they actually do it. $59 delivery guaranteed in 2 weeks or less. Must be McPhail's.
As an Australian family-owned business, for 3 generations, we've been trusted to keep your farm and family going with the best John Deere has to offer. We love the land and we love what we do. At Hutchin and Pearce, we're proud to be the team that walks beside you.
Australia. The Isuzu MU-X is as versatile as you are. Made for all the different ways you go your own way. Love how you live in the Isuzu MU-X.
Here's a cracking World Cup offer from Sportsbet. Add an anytime goal scorer to your same-game multi, and if they have the first shot of the match, we'll settle that leg as a winner, even if they miss. Only with Sportsbet.
What's gambling really costing you?
Yeah, how good's school holidays? So good.
How good's that? Big W.
Nailed it.
A disabled woman has raised more than $175,000 for rural mental health after a mammoth wheelchair journey. Sam Longmore arrived in Yass on Saturday after travelling more than 440 kilometres in just 8 days. The 32-year-old was paralysed on her right side after a car crash 13 years ago. She started her long journey in Corowa and had dozens of supporters waiting for her at the finish line. It was a spectacular effort and all the funds raised will go to Rural Aid and Riverina Bluebell. If you've ever dreamed of working in one of Beechworth's most iconic buildings, now could be your chance. But you wouldn't just be moving into a new workspace. This property carries an abundance of history with it.
This prestigious property is where practicality and scale meet heritage.
So originally it was built in the 1860s, so it's been around for a really long time. It was one of 67 buildings that made up the Mayday Psychiatric Hospital.
With a history so deep, it is hard to comprehend.
At its peak had about 1,200 patients and 500 staff, so a lot of people were working in and out of this area.
Now, this prominent building in Beechworth is on the market to lease for up to $118,000 a year.
The building, of course, it's very ancient and old, but it has been well looked after, so all the paintwork is beautifully preserved.
Outside, a statement of luxury and heritage, while inside, the modern interiors cater to a wide range of businesses.
Hospitality, wellness and beauty, personal services, or a unique concept to bring to Beechworth.
From a full-floor headquarters to a more intimate setting for sole traders, it offers plenty of versatility for the new tenant. The 475 square metre second floor has 18 offices, multiple meeting rooms, kitchen facilities and 3 bathrooms. Noise-cancelling pods also included.
Plenty of parking, you've got drive-up access straight into the front doors, and there's many businesses that are already operating from up here, so there's plenty of people coming up this way.
As you can see behind me, it's certainly an impressive building, but what really sets it apart is its location. We are right in the heart of Beechworth, yet still tucked away among plenty of greenery.
People come here for the history, and this is one of the most iconic heritage buildings that Beechworth has.
Lily O'Brien, 7 News.
Up next in sport, Albury Thunder return to their winning ways in Group 9 Rugby League. And Wangaratta Rovers pushed all the way in Ovens and Murray footy.
World class.
Whoa! Love that voice.
One of the best auditions I've ever seen on The Voice anywhere.
It's Australia's Jersey boy.
That was the one. That is the one. You're going to win the show.
It's just a party at this point. Everyone's just having fun.
That was so good.
Think of everything you could do with NIB health insurance. You could get a discount on groceries and upgrade your cooking. You could save even more with NIB's No Gap Dental and
2 fish, 1 chicken.
Really upgrade your cooking. Let's just start with those discounted groceries. NIB, potentially amazing.
Broccoli! Yummy, yummy broccoli!
Oh, didn't you have a cold this morning?
Yeah, but I just took Codral.
The Codral range provides effective relief from cough, cold and flu symptoms. When life needs you, you need Codral. Soldier on.
Go Harvey Norman. The next evolution in TV technology is here. The new Samsung Micro RGB TV. The AI engine analyzes and adjusts every single micro-sized RGB light, unlocking ultra-realistic picture quality. Feel the power of colour. Now at Harvey Norman.
This winter, I welcome you on country to come and experience Echoes of Bulletin. For 6 weeks only, 5 spectacular holographic displays bringing culture, storytelling and technology together beneath the stars. Meet our totem animals that hold deep cultural significance. Tickets on sale now. Book at bullenginyadreamin.com.au.
From our family farm on the banks of the Murray River to your table and home. At Rich Glen, everything begins with over 45,000 olive trees and a passion for creating products you love. Visit us in Yarrawonga, Bright or Echuca, or shop online and discover the magic of Rich Glen. Grown, created, made, loved, all on farm.
Hurry into Better and grab a bonus cashback in Better's Home Appliance Cashback Sale. Shop our huge range of fridges, cooking, laundry, floor care and more. Plus, flexible payment options available at over 150 stores nationwide. Go local, that's better.
The Quarter Pounder Deluxe looks familiar from the waist down, but where fresh lettuce and tomato hits the juicy beef patty, that's where it earns the deluxe title.
Welcome back. The Wangaratta Rovers remain a win clear in the Ovens and Murray League, but it didn't come easy against Corowa Rutherglen.
With ninth hosting first place at Corowa's John Ford Oval, the round 12 clash between the Rovers and the Roos got off to a predictable enough start. But Lockie McCartney's third-minute goal was all but cancelled out by Caelan Bradkey's rather short 50-metre penalty. 1-2 playing 1-3 at quarter time. It was an even lower scoring second quarter, Wangaratta Rovers with all 9 points, including a Will Christie major. But in the third term, the floodgates opened, Bradkey with another 2 goals. Either side of Nathan Cooper's first of the afternoon for the visitors. But when Angus Curry lined up and booted this one home for Corowa Rutherglen, the hosts were in front for the first time. It was the first of 4 lead changes, all in the third quarter, as the Roos and Rovers went goal for goal. The defending premiers up by 5 at the final change, Wangaratta Rovers eventually running out 13-point winners with a 2-1 final quarter. Proceedings at McNamara Reserve were delayed in the second quarter when Wodonga Raiders' Nick Brasher suffered a broken tibia. He had surgery yesterday, his season almost certainly done. Tough also on the scoreboard as Myrtleford won big. Wangaratta Magpies remained second after thumping Albury by almost as much. Wodonga beat North Albury, and Yarrawonga is now 2 games clear of Lavington after winning their top 5 shootout. Daniel Herrero, 7 News.
Well, there was more good news for the Rovers after full time with confirmation of the future of player coach Sam Murray. The 28-year-old may have been missing from the field in Corowa because of injury, but he'll be hanging around the team a little bit longer after signing on for a 5th season in charge. Murray has already guided the Rovers to 2 premierships and they're a big chance for a 3-peat. The race for the Hume League Premiership has been blown wide open after Henty was toppled in round 12. Ginger now leads the comp after easing past Holbrook, while Brock Barham joined Henty in a share of 2nd place after their narrow win over the Swampies. In the Tallangatta League, leaders Kiwar thumped Chiltern Bunawatha. With a big win of their own against Tallangatta. It's still only percentage points separating Wirralli and Bright at the top of Ovens and King after big wins against King Valley and Bonnie Doon respectively. And in the Upper Murray League, victories over Bullio and Kajiwa. Albury is savouring the sweet, sweet taste of Group 9 Rugby League victory for the very first time in almost 50 days. The Thunder came from behind to inflict another big blow to Wagga Kangaroos' hopes of playing in the finals.
Stamping his mark early, Dakota Ratu got the hosts on the front foot against Albury, opening the scoring at GRX Park. Kangaroos continued their strong start as James Hay found the Thunder defence napping. Tyler Jones stepped up to replace James Smart at the tee, kicking the conversion to hand Roos a 10-0 lead. Aubrey took control in the second half on the way to a 20-16 win. Thunder's 9th on the ladder, 4 points outside the top 5. Kangaroos sit in 7th with 6 rounds remaining. They'll be desperate for victory against South City on Sunday. The Bulls are on a mission of their own after a heavy loss to Young in the Challenge Cup.
Here comes Matty Noakes. Pulls the ears back as Sapphire's pumping over the 20. Here comes 40 points.
7 players crossed for tries in the 43-10 win at Harris Park. Centre Cooper Smith finished with a double.
And there is, of course, no pun intended, the cherry on top now for the cherry pickers.
Young will look to hold on to the lucrative prize when it hosts Temora at Alfred Oval on Sunday. The handicappers have given the Dragons a 10.5 head start. They're looking for 4 straight against the Pickers after edging out Cootamundra. It was an even tighter affair in Junee, where Gundagai prevailed by a point. Tumut kept its finals dream alive with a 30-24 win over Brothers. Angus Williams finished with a hat-trick of tries. Steph Muir, 7 News.
What's in store for our week ahead? Kirsty is back in just a moment. She's going to take a look at our local weather.
You're never far away from the news with the 7 News app. Download it now to be notified on the news that matters as it happens. Download the 7 News app now.
Fake profile. He stole $317,000 from me.
Jailed for 12 years, the so-called Bondi swindler fleeced $7.6 million from 15 victims. There are probably many more.
Need your eyes tested? Blue Star Eye Care.
Stuck on site? Get in the fast lane with Trade Plus. We're racing the gear to you with our free 3-hour express delivery. Call your local National Tiles Trade hotline today.
Tired of doing it the hard way? Try Light and Easy and get your first delivery of 5 breakfasts, lunches and dinners for just $99. Lose weight without losing the joy of eating. Get lasting results the Light and Easy way.
From a shy teenager on Australian Idol to one of the nation's most powerful voices, Casey Donovan returns in 2026 with her most personal tour yet. This Is Me, a celebration of songs that shaped her, the classics that inspired her, and the originals that tell her story. From idol to icon, experience Casey Donovan live on stage at the Commercial Club Albury. Book now.
Harvey Norman, your destination for the new Motorola Razr series. Pre-order the new Motorola Razr Fold 256 gig for $0 upfront when you connect to a new Optus $79 per month SIM-only plan for 36 months. Offer ends July 15 at Harvey Norman.
This is how McPhail's Furniture meets its 2-week delivery guarantee nationwide. Just kidding, this is how they actually do it. $59 delivery guaranteed in 2 weeks or less. Must be McPhail's.
Is your paperwork getting blurred? Blue Star Eye Care.
Pump up the fun at the Inflatable Funhouse with fantastic inflatables, realistic VR experiences, spacious party rooms, and now serving delicious hot food. Come down to Inflatable Funhouse Wodonga, open 7 days a week.
Need your eyes tested? Blue Star Eye Care.
The census is coming this August, and we need to hear from everyone to help plan for Australia's future. People from every walk of life. People who take the bus. People who need healthcare. And people who play sport. Whoever you are, wherever you go, we need to hear from you. Not you, Ollie. Sorry. You'll get your instructions soon on what to do. Authorised by the Australian Bureau of Statistics, Canberra.
What's Channel 7? Nolan told me to turn it on.
Nathan Fillion is back.
Try not to mess it up. I'll do my best. But don't do your best. Do my best.
Brand new, The Rookie.
It's an LAPD!
Tonight after Farmer on 7 and 7 Plus.
So the people have waited 72 years. Here it is!
Shaking Down the Thunder. Stream now on 7 Plus.
Good evening, everyone. Settled skies and calm weather for most of the inland this week. We have a high pressure system to thank for this. It's promoting dry skies and keeping our temperatures above average while also influencing some of those cool and frosty mornings. And it will remain our dominant weather feature until the weekend when a return to showers is possible. But any showers we do see will be relatively light at this stage, no more than about 5 millimetres in the gauge across the border. We could see that increasing through late next week. Tuesday, blue skies and sunshine. Daytime temperatures tending above average only by a couple of degrees. The mid-teens following that cool, frosty and possibly foggy start to the day. A gentle breeze barely letting any cooler air into the region. Shifting southeasterly into the late evening. 14 degrees though on the way for Beechworth. 15 for Wangaratta, while we stay in single figures around the high country. Sunshine and gentle winds mid-week to 14 our maximum through Benalla and Corryong, 15 across Albury, Wodonga and further north into Wagga, north of the border too. A chill in the morning, but after that chill, we're expecting nothing but sunshine as we settle in for a clear and calm day. Mount Buller 5 degrees, Shepparton a top of 13. A chance of some scattered clouds starting to move overhead into Thursday, which will bring our minimums up above 1 degree for many, though some frost is still possible. Cobram expecting a top of 14 degrees, the same through Yarrawonga. Icy mornings in the south though, a cold start to the day for holiday goers at the Alps before we see mostly sunny skies. What's in store for the rest of the week? Well, some scattered possible weekend rainfall increasing into Sunday, but clear skies on the way first to take us through to Friday at least.
Lovely to see a break from that rain, Kirsty.
Yes, absolutely, but there is some more on the forecast. We'll be watching that closely.
Be prepared. All right, Kirsty, thank you. Well, before we go, let's take a quick look at fuel prices, and they are still very low. Lavington Ampol has unleaded for just $1.37 a litre. Diesel is going for $1.58. In Wodonga, Pearl has unleaded for $1.62. In Beechworth, you can get unleaded for $1.96. And you can get diesel in Wangaratta for $1.75. Well, that is your local news for tonight. Up next, 7 News from Melbourne. Have a great night. We look forward to seeing you for more local news tomorrow night at 6.